raging fire in my heart tonight. In my sight. Well, there's a I want to ride on a silver dove far into the night. On the mighty wings. On the mighty wings across the sky. Come here, buddy, he's coming. So cinema with the sunset like that. Gorgeous. You into some shit now, buddy? Go get him. Go get him. Come on, baby. Yeah. I want to make you take me under mighty wings. Under mighty wings across the sky. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That F-18 is still alive? Are you kidding me? This is gonna be tricky right here. Oh, right when I pull, I need to get that timing a little bit better. I was getting sandwiched right there. And that was likely a 7P, so it should have been dodgeable. Coming back over, timing was just off. Bummer. You and I go hard at each other like we're going to war. Shane, what's up, buddy? Forgive me, guys, getting a little focus there. Ross, what's up, what's up? Yes, you guys getting the close-up now. And there you go again, making me love you. Good to see you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, check out all the new digs. We'll keep evolving. There's still some changes I want to make, but we've still got the green screen I want to add, so eventually it will just be my face. But I gotta work on the zoom a little bit, as it is zoomed in really far, so we'll still play in with it a little bit. Not to mention some of the other stuff in the background, but y'all should be able to hear me better and obviously see me a little better. We got Doggo snoozing. Let's see if we can. It worked out really well when he was up here laying with me. Let's see if I can hit him. Still working on my aim. He's always right here. Good to see you guys. Yeah, yeah. There you go again, making me love you. Losing my head, let it all go. On my body like a tattoo. Not to mention, oh my God, look, Ma, no hands, and the mouse doesn't go all crazy. Actually have a stable platform to play on, and yes, it is making a huge difference with gameplay today. I don't think I've had but maybe one game so far today that I've gotten 0 kills. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that there's no event going on and there's only like 140,000 people on. But still, my God, to be able to... Everything's on my desk now. You guys can check out the pictures in the Discord. So much better. And thank you guys for making it possible. You know, a lot of this stuff, I've had, when I initially wanted to do this, years ago. Well, I wanted to get into VR and flight and stuff, but there just wasn't anything out there. So, yeah, this is awesome. and I hope to die. And that I wanna stay with you one more night. Oh, nope. That's just a smudge. Uh-oh. Yeah! And now I can see chat in both places, so I can actually, like, talk to you guys a little bit. We've had a little bit of adjusting I still want to do, but man, thank you guys for the song requests. Manipulating the stream PC is so much easier now. And Crispy, so good to see you. Again, I'm reading and trying to catch up. Forgive me for being a little behind. I do get focused, but I'll always catch up with you guys. Yeah, this thing has started to oh, that sucks. That's one of the reasons when I did get the PS5, got right about a year ago, I did pick up the Edge. I wish I had gotten a controller that was more PC friendly. I don't think I can connect the Edge to a PC, which really sucks. But I got that one because the sticks are replaceable if needed. It's real easy to pull them out and put new ones in, because that is so annoying. Hopefully you've put some time in on it and it isn't like relatively new or something, because that is so annoying. And if possible, I highly recommend switching to mouse and keyboard like ASAP for this game if you can. Xbox is usually pretty good about peripherals, but I'm not as familiar with Xbox as I am PlayStation. Oh, this is a tough spot. I'm gonna actually go ahead and take this shot and hope that my blueberries do something. Because if not, he's gonna have the drop on me. He'll have the drop on me. Instead, we got him. Now we can hunt freely. Probably shouldn't have shot at him, but I'd rather take out a 33 than a 16 at this point. I think we got him. Ooh, and he's toast. All right, now we're in a little trouble, though. Yep, damn it. Ooh, that was close to being a good one. A little more practice with this thing, a little bit more practice. The radar is very clunky with this plane. You've got to be very deliberate, very, I don't recommend using ACM at all. TWS is borderline, it's functional at long range, but the second guys get, inside of that, the closest part of the NES, then you need to be using HMD. That is just a day way. So much better with this thing. You want up here, Bubba? You can jump up here. Come up right up here. You've done it before. If you really want to, you can. I knew you could do it. Good boy. My original PS5 controller still works. Yeah, nice. The PS5 ones are pretty solid, but I can imagine they're still susceptible to drift. But even the Edge, which is way better than the regular ones. I love having the extra triggers on the back for most games, not all games, but most games. The thing that I don't like about having the extra ones is that you can't map them as new buttons. Like, I can only map them as other existing buttons, so I either it's like you're doubling up something. But it did make some of the keybinds a lot easier at first, because when I first started playing War Thunder, this is what I used primarily until I got to top tier, and I actually did not get on mouse and keyboard until I got into my first squadron. I was still so new back to gaming. I had tried to connect my old Corsair keyboard, the K90. I tried to connect it, and no matter what I tried, it wouldn't work. Downloaded new drivers. I did everything I could, and it just would not work. But finally, yeah, I went and I got a good deal on the Vanguard Pro, the Corsair Vanguard. Awesome keyboard, magnetic keys, fantastic. And Corsair, of course, like a rock. Those things last forever. Even my K90 that sat in storage for 10 years, like it still works perfectly. But cherry reds to magnetic keys, oh, butter, like butter. That .01 activation, oh my God. And so since I couldn't get that key, I had been using a Bluetooth keyboard that was for my TV, was the keyboard that I've been using up until just a couple of months ago when I got the Corsair right around the holidays. And man, talk about game changing. Like I couldn't even look around. Like if I did like looking like this and tried to maneuver the plane with that old keyboard, the second I would push a button like roll or pitch, it would just snap me back to third person and it wouldn't register those inputs. Crazy. Like that's just a necessity. You have to be able to, especially at top tier, to dodge missiles. It's like you've got to be able to aim those countermeasures in the right place. You know, you've got to aim them at the seeker heads, and it matters, you know, which way you're pulling, what the attitude, you know, is of where the missile's coming from. Like it's a pretty big deal. You'll see that in any tutorial, any YouTube videos of top players. You've got to be able to do that. And it makes a difference in like low tier props too. You've got to be able to maintain visual. If you've got track IR or something, that's a good way to do it, you know, to be able to look around. That's something that keeps me from doing more sim. Because naturally, as a pilot, you know, you've got to maintain visual at all times. It is so key. And it's pretty tough in this game to do that. Pretty good skill. And I'm getting a lot better. Having a stable platform now, like up until today, everything's been on my lap. Sit in the chair, my keyboard on my lap, mouse on the plushy cushion arm of the chair. Like I had a hard flat surface that I had there, but it still would, I mean, you guys would see the second I would take my hand off my mouse, the plane just, you know, zip off into wherever it decided to slide off to. So now being able to, you know, take my hand off, use my other hand to manipulate the keyboard sometimes, I mean, yeah, huge difference. So your setup makes a big difference too when it comes to doing these things. Battery, yeah, honestly, with my original one, the battery does kind of go out pretty quickly. Luckily, the Edge came with a really nice, really long charging cable. But the one that it comes with is, I mean, it's kind of long, but it's not super conducive to playing with it connected. Which I find I do have to do from time to time, because yeah, the battery wears out. Nothing worse than the battery dying in the middle of some kind of a game. Doesn't matter what it is. Most games like auto pause now though, but a live game like this won't. And the drugs come cheap, 'cause we just won't eat. Oh shit, where is this guy? There he is. Ooh, he's got a shot on me, that's not good. Uh-oh. Nice shot. Kind of lucky. Caught me in that turn. There's no way he planned for me to do that. Dang it. I think that's only my second blanker of the day. Holy crap. This is going to be such a big difference. that offend my senses. Get my pills from Best dispenser. Get washed up singers writing all my song. Lip sync 'em every night.